Okay guys, let's venture down to the lower garden and check out the Tasmanian tree fern, the Dicksonia antarctica, and see how the croziers are starting to unfurl on it. All right, listen to the birds. This is a great time of the year. Love it. Fatsia's got lots of growth coming out too. That's a variegated fatsia. Huge foliage. This is Euonymus elata, burning bush. And then there's Nandina domestica there. That's heavenly bamboo. There's black bamboo there. And Viburnum tinus, spring bouquet. Wendy's got lots of Japanese maples in here. This is actually a vine maple. Wendy loves her maples. Solomon seal in there. And boxwood, lots of growth. More bamboo. And yeah, I don't know what happened to the white fatsia. It's disappeared. What the hell happened to it? Oh, she cut it off. Right there, the stump. I don't know why she cut that. I didn't cut it. Oh well, hopefully it'll come back as white again. Lots of ferns in here. Palm seedlings coming up everywhere. There's Schefflera taiwaniana. Look at the foliage on these fatsia. And the growth, right? That's variegated fatsia. And vaccinium, there's another fatsia. My seed-grown fatsia. Pull that leaf off. That doesn't look good. Pull that off. There we go. Throw that in there and let it rot. And most everything in here is evergreen. There's a fatsia growing out of that little bucket too. And then there's yeah, that's Schefflera. Lots of growth coming off that too. Umbrella tree. And then there's camellias in here blooming. Vaccinium with flowers on it. These produce edible flowers. That's native to the west coast, the far west coast. That's evergreen huckleberry. Euonymus. And then there's aspidistra in here. So I'm giving you a little garden tour before we hit the tree for another Schefflera taiwaniana and the black lace sambucus. Love these fatsias. They're one of my favorite. All right, let's go have a look-see at the tree fern. Oh, I just want to show you something here. That's a native fern, by the way. Look at the fronds coming out of that. That's a western sword fern, evergreen, with privet in there. And there's Helleborus. Look, beautiful flowers on these Camellia japonica. Aren't they awesome? Lots of flowers to open up on it. So they're beautiful plants. More fatsias. Japanese Aurelia. I see Wendy's been shopping. Clancho and other things she likes to put in the window boxes. More camellias. There's another fatsia there. Variegated with palms and bamboo, more ferns and more palmy things, and 15-foot fatsia trees with lots of seed up there. Look at the seeds, the berries. Wow, they actually self-seed in this courtyard, which is cool. That's okay by me. More bamboo, and then there's the this is the jasmine, beautiful jasmine. Going to get its leaves on it. The flowers on it are spectacular. More heavenly bamboo with Trachycarpus palms. And for you, for those of you just tuning in, we are on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific, off the far southwest coast of British Columbia, Canada. There's a spiderweb fatsia that stays out year-round in the pot, and it looks like my fig cuttings are growing there. There's a sago palm in here too, Cycas revoluta. Been outside for years. God, they're slow growing, these little things. I dug out the Pachiensis and I put it in a pot. It just grows doing so poorly in the ground, so had it in the ground for years. Another beautiful camellia. That's Wendy's doing. She plants camellias all over the place. And then there's the that's a waggy. We have lots of waggies. Trachycarpus wagnerianus. There's the Yucca gigantea. And just a whole mix mash of pretty much everything you can imagine with Yucca gloriosa. Got some nice Yucca gloriosa here. Camarops, cactus, agaves, and the shade garden. More bamboo. Mexican orange coming into bloom. Timber bamboo, Osmanthusberg woodii, Camarops, Yucca rigida over there, And eucalyptus are growing like crazy too. Like I say, we cut the biggest ones down, so they're just getting out of hand. So I don't want any tall eucalyptus around the house. The bay tree, bay laurel, bay leaf, this is your cooking bay. Gonna flower soon. It's full of flower buds, and they actually self-seed in here too. These palms, are they flowering? Flower pods coming? I'm not seeing anything yet, but we just have to wait. These ones are growing in kind of partial shade, so it takes longer. Sable Minor in there. Arkansas is Razorback with a Camerops. Oh, it's warm. In the sun, it's really, really nice. Actually, I could ask Krista if she wants to go for a cold water dip. And let's go take a look at the Tasmanian tree fern. This is what I came down here to show you. Trachycarpus martianus, Strelitzia, Washingtonia, bamboo jungle down there with eucalyptus, and bay trees. Bay trees all over the place. They, like I say, they self-seed like weeds down there. Huge 30-foot laurel trees, full of flower buds. Millions of flower buds on those things. Going to open up soon. Some of them are actually just opening. And there's the Tasmanian tree fern in the sun, doing its thing. That's what I want to show you. That's how far along it is right now. Looking pretty good. That's a man fern. Latin name is Dicksonia antarctica. Love it. I'll show you the trunk on it. Date palm, Phoenix canariensis, Camerops humilis. Needle palms down there. Some really nice needle palms. China fir. More palms, more palms, more palms. No shortage of palms. Camadoria palm, that's a dwarf parlor palm. Aspidistra. And there's the trunk. What do you think? Isn't that a beauty? Been in the ground 31 years now. 31 years. I love it. That's one of my favorite plants. It's a real showstopper. So anyway, this is all of last year's fronds, okay? So if the temperatures, if it's a normal winter, then it retains its fronds, it's evergreen. But if the temperatures get down to 20 degrees Fahrenheit or minus 6.5 Celsius or lower, you're going to lose those fronds, right? But normal winter, it's always green. So this is last year's fronds on it. Later on in the season, so in the summertime, these are going to start to turn brown. I cut them off, and then, but it's always replaced with these new ones right here. Frosier. So there you go, folks. There's your little update on the tree fern, and we gave you a little bit of a garden tour on the way down, right? Cheers from the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. Thanks for watching. Cheers.